Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is for Sagittarius for August 30th through September 6th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. So whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. Especially if the message resonates with you, and if you feel like somebody else may resonate with the message, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, and watches my channel. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all are truly awesome, and y'all help my channel out and me a lot. I appreciate everything. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube, and once we get there, I'm doing a giveaway to win a free reading. If you want to win a free reading from me, go ahead, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee. All right, let's get into this reading. Let's do this. God, Holy Spirit, grant me my life, prosperity, and such. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. So somebody knows it's a missed opportunity because the sun is shining down on them, as well as decisions and actions that they took in the past. So they're being caught. They're getting caught up. They can't cause. They know it's a missed opportunity to cause any more delays for somebody to delay this judgment that's been passed, because this judgment has been passed because everything has been seen. Everything that was in the dark has come to the light. They can't delay this judgment from happening. I feel like judgment has already been served, so they can't delay you receiving what belongs to you. But judgment has been passed also on this partnership, but they know it's a missed opportunity to partner up with you as well, because everything they did is being exposed. So it is what it is. What we got? Seven of Pentacles. So there's that somebody was trying to keep some type of cycle going, but that's over now because you're moving forward after a long time of contemplation. If it's a court case, a long time after deliberation, you're moving forward from this family. But this family has already received this message that they're losing everything. Five of Pentacles. So they know you're moving forward, and it's like you moving forward is causing this family to lose everything. But it's mainly because they already got the message that they were losing everything, and like they're in the Five of Pentacles because they know that you're getting your Ten of Pentacles. This message is coming to you by any means necessary, and that's just what it is. They've lost access to this Ten of Pentacles, and they've been blocked. 10 of Wands. These third-party individuals in this family, from coming up with creative ideas to try to block you or try to do this magic on you to get, like, they know this is over. I'm gonna be honest with you, because you're too strong and too pure, and you're too strong and too pure. I'm gonna be real with you. The King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag is sad right now because these people were using sex energy or glamour magic to glamour people to do this against you, and now they're all sad because of the fact that they know this situation has come to a complete ending. It's a death. There ain't no reviving this shit. And you're moving forward with the Chariot card. You're moving forward towards your Ace of Pentacles because you pulled your energy back successfully, and they can't get into your energy. But also they're being investigated about an unaliving that they caused to get access to this Ace of Pentacles, as well as all these lies and illusions and mistruths that they did with the Moon card. Oh my gosh. And you're moving forward. Like, you could be traveling very soon. Like, very soon. Sorry. They already know this shit over. I'm being so serious. This shit over. Yeah, so something that they did in the past. This could be people that you've grown up with, or they could have been known for a very long time, or grew up with family members, or somebody you may have had a family with. But it's something that they've been doing possibly since your childhood. They can't come in and play your energy and offer you anything, so they're a little emotionally erratic and like upset. Like, they are emotionally unstable. I'm gonna be honest with you, this family, because they know you're moving forward with the Nine of Wands. They know there's nothing they can do to stop this forward movement, whether it's somebody you've known for a very long time, been friends with, or just grown up with. They know this shit is over. 10 of Swords, because the truth is out. Ace of Swords, the truth is out, and these people that were working together, Three of Pentacles, feeling helpless and powerless. But I feel like also because the people that they were working with are speaking up and speaking the truth after finding out the actual truth, they're deading this situation. They know, and they have no power without the help of these people. And the Wheel of Fortune, and everybody already know the Wheel of Fortune is already turning in your favor, and like as you speak the truth, Page of Swords, it's bringing in your energy, it's bringing in your new beginning. But these people with flighty in and out energy that expected you to be naive, the sun is shining down on them. These people were extremely naive. People are realizing just how naive these people were to lead these people in doing this as they find out more and more truth about how far these people went. That's another thing. But also, they're being forced to sacrifice and to let this shit go. But there could be also something that's shining light down on and unaliving a sacrifice that they did in the past that they're being caught up for now. A King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, that was causing a lot of illusions to an Emperor. But the fact that you stood up for yourself is causing, is basically bringing in what belongs to you. And there's a Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a matriarch or somebody extremely materialistic that did a lot of lies, a lot of betrayals that they're getting caught up for now. Yeah, because your diligence and hard work to keep moving forward is basically causing them to fight amongst each other. They were trying to keep some type of cycle of fighting and competition surrounding you, but the fact that you're leveling up and you're working on yourself and focusing on yourself, that's why they're fighting amongst each other, mainly because of your intuition. You keep following your intuition about this magic that they keep trying to do on you because of the fact of you being so hardworking and focusing solely on your path and what you need to do. And you're speaking the truth. And that's why they're in the Four of Swords. They know that this is a missed opportunity because you already walked away. Yeah, and they know they can't partner up with you because it's like you're about to find out everything that these people been saying about you since your childhood. This is a horrible ending for these people. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's an ending that's meant to happen. But they couldn't end things for you moving forward with the full card in the reverse. These people are upset. I'm not gonna hold you because they couldn't end things for you. They know divine timing is not on their side, but it's their past actions, and it's something that they did in the past to try and stop you, and they can't stop your forward movement. That's just what it is. This plan has basically is judgment. Judgment has been is in your favor, but judgment has been ruled, especially over this plan that they had to do to you and what they were trying to plan for your future of your life. That's why they're in the Nine of Swords, because of all this work that they did, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, this black magic, this sex magic, paying practitioners, and they know it's a missed opportunity because they're not getting it. They may have done a lot of work on people as well as the people, not people around you, as well as you, to stop you from moving forward in this full energy, but these people are unable to move forward. This is a really horrible ending for these people. King of Swords energy, because somebody is logically looking at the situation and cutting off what no longer serves them, as well as being they're seeing things from a higher perspective because this person is healed, but somebody could have went cold on these people, cut them off, and decided to heal from all these lies and deceptions and illusions that they've been trying to do to keep you hidden or keep something hidden, to keep this money hidden. But they're being forced to let go of this money because you're getting this new beginning, but they're still trying to hide the fact that you've already achieved this new beginning. So they may be trying to hide some type of communication. Ace of Cups, yeah, because you've already, like, you got new offers, new beginnings, new partnerships, romantic and platonic, friendships, all of that. And they know it. And there's a Queen of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups. Because of the fact of your intuitive abilities. But there's a Queen of Cups energy that's mad about your you being seen as emotionally stable and emotionally balanced. He could be a King of Cups, doesn't have to be, but it's like justice is getting served. It's like they can't keep moving forward in the energy that y'all are working together, or lying that y'all are working together, because it's not true. They're getting exposed for that too. Moon card. Yeah, because they can't keep moving forward with these mistruths and illusions and doing this hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, this black magic, like this sex magic, this moon magic. Like, they're being exposed for all of that shit. They're still doing it, but it ain't working. If anything, it's going back to them even faster than it was before. Two of Pentacles, because you stay stable and emotionally, like, you being emotionally stable and balanced is what's bringing in your winning. You could be getting getting like stable. No, it's the fact that people see you as balanced and stable, whether it's mentally and physically. People see you as balanced and stable, and that's why these people are upset. They're trying to they know you won, and these people that you're following your intuition about, these people that partner up together. You could be a King of Pentacles energy, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a patriarch or somebody wealthy. But it's like your high priestess status is what's tearing down these people's foundation. You achieve some type of status as you move forward. Their whole foundation is getting broken down. Six of Pentacles, because your prosperity and abundance is coming to you. You're getting wish fulfillment, and these people have been cut out from attaching to your new beginning, and they know because it's a Ten of Swords. You made a decision to cut these people out and speak the truth with the Ace of Swords. Whatever you're doing, you're speaking truth, and it's exposing that these people aren't partnered up with you. They wasn't supposed to get access to this money. You never gave them permission for nothing, and they know it. And as you keep following your intuition, you could be an Emperor energy, but as you keep following your intuition and standing up for yourself, that's what's bringing in your win. Your win. You have the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Justice, Empress card. Justice is getting served, and they know it is, and they've been cut off. It's something about this money, this house, and home. It's just like there's an emperor that's following their intuition about a Queen of Cups energy and staying emotionally stable and balanced. Now, this Queen of Cups energy could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, a baby mama. But it's like they're following their intuition about this person and the work that they did. So they're being exposed for it, and that's why they're in the Nine of Swords, because judgment is here. Because you already set boundaries to whatever plan that these people had on you or trying to get off on you, these lovers energy, and you're walking away from them. So there may be like a Queen of Cups, somebody that's partnered up together that's trying to, a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups that's trying to come around towards like manipulating an Emperor energy. But it's the fact that the Emperor energy is in King of Cups energy, which is balanced and stable and being seen as a wise leader. You don't have to be an Emperor. You could just be people that's staking up for yourself. Please keep that in mind. But that's why they're in their head with the Four of Swords, because you're moving forward and telling the truth, and whatever you're doing, you're focusing solely on what you're like on your life's goal. That's just what it is on your path. And it's like they keep trying to do work on it because they can't stop you from doing it. Future outcome. It's like people are like, I feel like people are trying to get in the energy of trying to manipulate people's emotions, and it's not working because everybody's looking at things logically now, and that's why their whole foundation is getting broken down, because the truth is coming out. They can't manipulate people with emotions anymore. It could be a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. They can't manipulate an Aries, Leo, Sag, or the foundation of a King of Wands energy, and their illusions with this Queen of Cups energy and King of Cups energy is being exposed. Their whole foundation is getting broken down, and justice is being served for the true Empress, because they keep putting themselves first and making unbiased decisions making unbiased decisions. But I feel like these people have been cut off from this Nine of Pentacles, from this money, prosperity, and abundance, to a Wands, because you took back control of your life. That's just what it is. And now they're fighting amongst each other. So there could be a King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and a King of Wands energy that's fighting over these illusions that they caused in the past, and they're self-destructing with whatever deal that they made with whatever entity, whether it's a demon, the devil, or like some type of business deal that they made. They're self-destructing over this harvest, because whatever magic they keep trying to do over your traveling is being rejected. World card has come to a completion, especially with this family. Ten of Cups, because this is come to a completion. This family has received an information that they've lost Five of Pentacles. They have no access to the Ten of Pentacles anymore. They're losing everything, and they've been blocked from doing this by any means necessary. Energy towards you. Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. They already know that these third party energies have blocked them as well. They're being exposed for that too. 1 second. Sorry about that. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, their whole foundation is getting broken down, and they know that they've lost this access to this Ace of Pentacles, because a King of Swords energy is healing the entire situation and putting things the way that they need to be. People are logically looking at the situation and deciding to heal as well, but it's the fact that there's a King of Swords energy. It could be a judge, doesn't have to be, but it's somebody that's that went cold on these people and seeing things logically, seeing the whole situation logically and healing it into like basically putting everything where it's supposed to be. So these people that had access to this money, this Ace of Pentacles, this Ten of Pentacles, this family, is they're losing everything. They're getting caught up for everything that they did in the past, and they're being forced to take accountability for their actions. They know it's a missed opportunity for Cups to try to sacrifice you as well, because they're getting caught up for past sacrifices that they did, as well as them causing you any more delays. They can't. They're being forced to let go of trying to delay your new beginning from coming in. They expected you to be naive, but now they feel naive and helpless and powerless because they know that the wheel of fortune is in your favor as you keep speaking up the truth. Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords about these people, as well as these people that were working together, speaking up and speaking the truth. They know it's a Ten of Swords to this. They know this. They know this. They know that this is over. I'm being honest. They know justice is getting served. And they know that their whole foundation being broken down, as well as them losing whatever Ace of Pentacles that they thought they was going to get, is justice. They know that this is the right thing to do. This is basically universe is putting everything back into balance the way it's supposed to be. And the true empress is putting themselves first. That's just what it is. And there's a pregnant woman that ain't too happy about that. I'm going to be honest with you. King of Swords, because of the fact that you went cold and cut these people off, they have no access to you. They have no access to your energy, rightfully so. Because the truth is coming out. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, and these people are putting the end into working with these people. Ten of Swords. It's a lot of disharmony amongst this group. This King of Swords energy could be disbanding these people that were working together because they're all getting caught the fuck up. Three of Wands, because they're cutting this, whatever planet they had is being cut at the roots. That's just what it is. This is happening in real time, or it's already happened. Because their whole energy was trying to stop you or get into your energy and attack you spiritually. But you're defending yourself from these people, and they can't do anything about it. Because they're attacking you. You got boundaries up, and you're defending yourself. And they're mad about the fact that you are literally defending yourself to whatever magic that they keep throwing at you. You could be a high priestess energy, or you're just following your intuition when it comes to these people trying to do this shit to you. Yeah, but you have offers coming in, new offers, abundant offers, like that's coming into you with the Knight of Cups energy. I always figured around that person. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. High Priestess, you're following your intuition about this mother energy, this Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. Yeah, and that's bringing in your new beginning, because they know, the thing is, they know that your new beginning is coming in, and they can't, they're trying to latch on to you. Like, that's been the common theme for this whole entire week of readings. Like, they keep trying to bind themselves to the High Priestess, the true High Priestess, the true Empress, because they know your new beginning is coming in, and they can't latch on to you no matter how hard they try. And that's just what's being exposed. Clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. And it's like these people are upset, erratic as shit, because it's like people aren't, like the people that they work with aren't Two of Wands, because you took back control of your life from these lovers. There's some fake ass lovers that are upset because they lied about being your lover, but it's like the fact that they're in the Nine of Swords because the people that they were working with, the whole tower has fallen. Their foundation is broken down, especially when it comes to their stability and balance. That's just what it is. 1 second. Because it's like they can't latch on. It's like their whole goal was to latch on to your new beginning, and they can't. They can't act like they're your lovers. So some people may have been acting like they were your lovers at one point, and it's not happening. It says a break in communication, disharmony, the need to find self-love, giving away power in a relationship, the loss of self, too many expectations of others, manipulation and imbalanced partnership, codependency. You took back your control from these people, and people are really seeing the fact that they're emotionally unstable because of the fact that they were completely codependent on your energy and your power. Wow. They've been trying to manipulate you and your energy, and it was an imbalanced partnership. and a lot of disharmony. But you taking back control of your life is causing a lot of disharmony amongst these lovers as well. But they can't communicate with you. They can't connect to you anymore. Yeah. And the thing is, these people may have been connected to your energy for so long that they lost themselves. They don't know who they are without your energy. These people that were doing the sex magic. Yeah, and that's why they're in the Nanosaurus paranoid as fuck, because their whole foundation is getting broken down. Clarify the Tenosaurus, everything is fine in the reverse. Because they couldn't put an end to you moving forward confidently into the unknown. They couldn't stop this shit. And they were in Night of Wands energy by any means necessary. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. But they're fighting amongst each other with the Five of Swords, because this has come to a completion, a full completion with the Three of Swords. They feel betrayed, dog. They feel betrayed, man. Because this cycle has come to a complete completion, dog. Ten of Cups, because of this family is heartbroken, because all these betrayals and lies that this family done did and told, doing this power of three with these third party energies, doing this sex magic. You on your intuition, you keep following your intuition, and these people have been trying to keep you hidden. They've been trying to keep you hidden, keep hidden about some type of status. King of Cup, King of Pentacles. They could be trying to. They were trying to keep you hidden from a King of Pentacles energy. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a patriarch or somebody that's wealthy, but it's also they've been trying to keep something hidden because of your intuition is exposing something about their health status as well. But they was doing this work, hoodoo voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, as well, to bind you, doing this magic on you, because they're self-destructing with the Five of Wands, because you keep following your intuition with the High Priestess card. That's just what it is. That's crazy work. They feel like a fool. Two of Cups, because you moving forward and there's partnerships that's coming in, but it's like they couldn't end these partnerships coming in towards you with the Eight of Wands. That's just what it is. They already received they already know you about to receive messages about the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor and receiving justice about all these ideas and different ways that these people was trying to stop your forward movement, because you healed, and your Wheel of Fortune is coming in because you're too strong and you're too pure, and it's a ten of swords to them doing this shit to you, because the truth is coming out. Whatever you're doing is speaking the truth about this. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, and yeah, this Queen of Pentacles energy is like paranoid as shit. Paranoid about the partnerships that's coming into you, the people that want to partner up with you, about the people that's coming towards you. Ten of like death card. I mean, it's a death to whatever prosperity and abundance that these people had on you, that they were trying to keep hidden from you, as well as these mistruths, because you keep putting yourself first. And it's something about your happiness that's making them mad, because you put yourself first by any means necessary. But it's like, it's something about your happiness that's causing these people that was in Night of Wands energy to stop you, to make you self-destruct. That's causing them to self-destruct and go crazy, because of this completion of the cycle of betrayals and lies on you with this family. That's why they're heartbroken about this shit. Let me see something real quick. They're mad about this shit. Cause like, as you move forward, they know, like, one second. It says you're having new beginnings, new potential adventures, enthusiasm, and your awakening and your innocence is what's pissing them off and making them paranoid, because there's people that with romantic partnerships, soulmates and friendships, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union. And sometimes like somebody may be wanting to marry you, but it's the fact that people got love for you. And that's what's making this Queen of Pentacles in reverse very paranoid, because people actually have love for you. And it's like, that pisses them off, because it's like they never wanted you to achieve love. That's a fear of theirs, for you to experience love or to be happy and to get married and just have a nice life, have a good life. They have inner turmoil, and their fear is you moving forward and people actually having love for you. and you be like, and people actually wanting to follow you and be there for you as well as you them. And now this person is extremely self-absorbed and smothering. This person could be a parent, a helicopter parent, but it's like extremely materialistic, and they're going through financial stress because of the fact that your people got care about you. This person is extremely materialistic because it's a debt to whatever prosperity that they have, because people, you're having this new beginning, you have adventures that's coming in, you're awakening, and people are awakening to the fact that you're innocent, and people got love for you, and like they can see that people want to connect to you and that you have connections coming in, and they couldn't end that for you. And that's why this person is in that's what their fear is, for people to love you, which is wild. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody extreme materialistic, bro. But it's like that's been their fear of you since your childhood, for somebody to actually love you and people to want to come towards you and partner up with you, and now they see it happening, so they're having heavy paranoia and fear. Clarify the Fool in reverse, please. That's crazy, dog. Yeah, they know judgment is here. And whoever it is, they not moving forward. That's just what it is. Their fear was just people loving you and caring about you. And like you healing, you awakening, and your innocence. Because they knew you've been innocent the whole time. They know you're moving forward, judgments in the past, and you keep moving forward and working hard on yourself. And these people been trying to block this message. They were determined to block this message because they already know the wheel of fortune has already turned in your favor. Justice has already been served, and it's getting served. Like they're getting the karma of their actions, because the truth is already out. Ace of Swords. And this is their deepest fear. Was people coming towards you, loving you, and caring about you. That's crazy work. Who fears that for it's somebody else's life? Like, I don't know. This person, like, it's a deep hatred. Like, something wrong with this person, these people, because it's like they've been doing this to you since your childhood. They wanted you to be hated forever. They wanted nobody to care about you. They wanted nobody to love you. They wanted nobody to care about you. They wanted you to trust nobody. They wanted you just stuck, stagnant, miserable, depressed, and unhappy forever. That's what would have brought them joy. 4:40 on the clock. That's crazy work. Man, these people make my butt itch. Clarify the moon card. Because they was trying to cause a whole lot of mistruths and cause a lot of fighting, a cycle of fighting and competition, because they know your Ace of Pentacles is coming up. They know you're leveling up. So now they're fighting amongst each other because they've been trying to keep it hidden from you. These new beginnings, these new partnerships, people that wanted to partner up with you, people that may have asked about you, all of that shit. And they're sad because they know that they're fighting because this Ace of Pentacles is coming towards you anyways. Because people are following their intuition and they're actually seeing these people for who they are. And they're sad about losing this Nine of Pentacles, this money and prosperity, this harvest that's coming toward this shit coming towards you, bro. They know it's coming towards you. They know you've already won. They feel helpless and powerless because they've been trying to keep you shackled to what the fuck they've been doing. They've been trying to make you feel helpless and powerless. But whatever partnership that they had, they're sad as fuck because they've lost it. Five of Pentacles. Because you pulled your energy back. You pulled your energy back and they're being investigated. You pulled your energy back, which is bringing your Ace of Pentacles as well as your Ten of Pentacles. But they're being investigated for having access to this Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in the past, since your childhood. They're getting investigated because of that. But it's like, you're moving forward. It's coming in. Whatever partnership that they had is being investigated, whether it's them making a deal with some type of entity, or a business deal, or business deals with other people to do this shit to you. But this shit is coming towards you whether they like it or not. And they know it. They know your level up is here. As you keep following your intuition. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could have lost a job as well. A Knight of Wands, a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Queen of Wands energy have been exposed because you stood up for yourself. But they've been exposed and they can't cause any more delays to a divine masculine anymore with the Emperor card. They know that you're moving forward confidently into the unknown, and they're being forced to let go of this money. It could be a Queen of Swords energy that's being forced to let go of this money because you staying emotionally stable and balanced. But it's the fact that you're making wise decisions, unbiased decisions as you move forward. So this work that they keep doing on you to keep you stagnant ain't working, and they've been cut off with the Two of Swords. And it's a lot of disharmony amongst these people because they've been cut off from your energy. They've been cut out from you, period. And they know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups because you already walked away. And they're being forced to let this shit go when it comes to these illusions, especially illusions surrounding these sacrifices that they're getting caught up for. Future outcomes. King of Pentacles. So this whole foundation for a King of Pentacles may be coming to a complete end, or it's a Tower card to their foundation. But they're not getting this Ace of Pentacles. That's what it is. They can't keep this shit hidden from you anymore because you keep following your intuition, especially about this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, that was helping lead this BS, but also doing this sex magic. They can't cause any more delays anymore. They can't lead people to keep causing delays for you anymore. World card in reverse. Moon card. There's somebody that don't want to they're still trying to keep some type of illusion up surrounding you, but it's justice getting served for all these mistruths that they told about you because it's already come to the light because you're too strong and too pure, and people can see the truth. They know you're getting wish fulfillment. Four of Cups, it's a missed opportunity. Eight of Cups, that people are walking away and letting this shit go because they already know that the truth is out and somebody can see everything logically. But also the people around them are seeing shit logically and realizing that this person is nothing but a liar. They lied about everything just to get people to work with them, and they led people directly off a cliff. They're seeing that this person took a lot of shortcuts, and that's why this Ace of Pentacles in a rush with them because it didn't belong to them. They're trying to force something about saying that they need closure. That's crazy because it's like they're trying to cause a delay in plans because they know they're not about to receive their dreams. This is unmet dreams basically when it comes to these illusions and shit. But it's like justice. They're trying to cause a delay in justice getting served over this all these mistruths and lies that they're saying is. But there's a King of Swords that ain't playing that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This King of Swords energy, Aquarius, Super Gemini, or somebody that's going extremely cold and logically looking at a situation and making a decision. They're tired of this shit. If I'm being honest with you, they're extremely tired of this. They're tired of all of this. Yeah. Because these people, justice getting served for these people trying to mix up all of these illusions to make it seem like that was your reality. All these lies that they told surrounding you to cause this mental confusion, to get people to and to cause anxiety and fear amongst people. Yeah. They can't do that anymore. There's a King of Swords in there that's cutting that shit dry. They cutting that shit off. That's just what it is. They know that this shit is over. They're trying to delay the inevitable, but this shit has happened. There's a King of Swords that's healing this situation with a Temperance card when it comes to all these lies and illusions. Them looking at this situation logically and seeing things for what it is healing this situation. And these people, whatever plan that they had to delay the inevitable, the truth has gotten told about that. So it's like every time they come up with a plan, the shit gets thwarted because it comes out anyways. Like they know it comes out anyways. There's nothing they can do to stop it from happening. because they're resisting the inevitable, not wanting to let go of the negative emotions. These people are hitting rock bottom because this plan is not working. They're going through a devastating loss right now. They going through a devastating loss because you're recovering everything that they've stolen from you. Especially because the truth is out about all this work that this family did to betray you, to lie about you. And that's why they're in the Five of Swords. They're self-destructing because people are seeing them as who they truly are. And they're blocked from your energy. That's why they're trying to find a way back into your energy. These people are extremely unstable and unbalanced with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, dog, they know this. Four of Cups, they know that this is a missed opportunity, dog. They know that this shit is over. They know they're not getting no abundance. They know they're not getting your energy. They still desperately trying, though, attacking you spiritually, and it ain't working. These people are completely out of balance, disharmony, and a need to prioritize their own shit. These people are constantly on the go trying to stop you from moving forward and doing what's meant for you in your life. They need to take a minute to slow the fuck down and really see things as they are. But they're so caught up in trying to stop you that they don't see the trail of loss and like destruction that's crumbling. Like the bridge behind them is crumbling, and they're still trying to run to you to stop you from doing what you need to do. And like literally the floor is disappearing underneath their feet, and they're falling each one by one, two by two, three by three. And it's like they're not paying attention to that fact. Yeah, because you left out, abandoned, and walked away from these third party attachments and peers and these people that's been trying to attach to you. They can't attach to you no more. They can't siphon your energy. They keep throwing the spiritual work to you because they're out of balance and disharmony. But it's like they never expected you to be able to walk away, to go cold on them. They never expected people to go cold on them as well. They never expected that. They never expected for people to see things logically and to walk away. These shallow, hollow, empty people. That's just what it is. They never expected that. These people, this person is sinking into despair, falling apart, feeling hopeless as shit about a divine masculine. Because these soulmate energies, they feeling upset about, they're feeling falling apart, sinking in despair about a divine masculine and soulmate energies that they're trying to connect to because they're dwelling on the past. But they both are resisting. So they can't connect to the divine masculine to bring them in. They can't connect with the divine masculine. They can't connect with these soulmate energies either to mirror their energy. Because that's about some type of commitment. It could have been somebody that you were married to at one point or were committed to. Because you're aware. Because everybody's aware. And they're vulnerable now because everybody's aware of what's going on with this person. And how egotistical these people are and stubborn they are. People are out of non-committal sexual energy. But these non-committal sexual energies are getting karma. They got consequences of their actions that's coming in. They owe a lot of debts. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Because people are following their intuition and healing, releasing, and purifying their energy from taking this risk with these people. They're sinking into despair about a divine feminine energy. They're falling apart about a divine feminine energy because they're still clinging on and trying to cause confusion. They're trying to cause confusion around and clinging and holding on to and obsessing about a divine feminine to cause confusion about them, to attach to them. Yeah, and they feel like a victim because they want to they want to turn this divine feminine into a victim because of the fact of they want to deplete their energy. But now they feel like a victim, and their energy is depleted because the divine feminine is like rejecting this shit. The divine feminine has walked away and left out. They've been trying. They only had a good time when they were able to keep a divine feminine a secret. That's crazy word. And now they're afraid because the divine feminine is cautious. The divine feminine has their guard up and protecting themselves. They're sinking in despair, wanting a divine feminine to return to or get a second opportunity to do what? To stress this person out or argue with this person to get into their energy. And it ain't happening. They're sinking in despair, falling apart about a divine feminine energy. They want a second chance or opportunity to come back around, to make amends. And they're stressed out and arguing. It could be a divine masculine soulmate energies dwelling on the past, because there's a divine feminine that's resisting being suppressed to mirror their energy. Yeah, they're stressed out and arguing, desiring divine feminine's energy. That is crazy work. But a divine feminine has clarity about their true intentions, and they're running and ghosting and closing the door behind them and leaving this shit behind and closing the door behind them when it comes to these people wearing a mask to cause confusion, because they're still clinging on and obsessing, trying to to attach to a divine feminine energy. And it's not happening. The divine feminine ain't allowing it. That's just what it is. They're missing a divine feminine energy wanting to connect to them, but the divine feminine keeps focusing on themselves and focusing on their self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding, and they're getting hella karma. They only want to attach to the divine feminine energy because they're getting the consequences of their actions, and they owe a lot of debt. Cause and effect, karma. And the divine feminine keeps following their intuition, healing, cleansing their energy, and purifying their energy, and releasing these people. They not dealing it. And these people want to attract them in and take a risk to try and get a second chance to attach to this person. But the divine feminine is awakened, they know what's up, and they've withdrawn their energy, and they're at peace, happy, in balance, and in harmony. And these people just want to cloud people's judgment, and cause these illusions surrounding divine feminine energy to distort the image, but they're getting stonewalled. People are going silent because they like, this is just tasting toxicity, because the divine feminine is resilient. That's just what it is. That's what they want to get back into the cycle, get the divine feminine back into the cycle of delays and waiting to cause blockages. But the divine feminine has escaped. They're avoiding, blocking, and pushing this shit away. Everything is getting unveiled too. And it's reached this breaking point. Now these people are overwhelmed, this foundation and this family. Like, they're stressed out and arguing because they're sinking in despair, feeling hopeless and powerless because the divine feminine energy has escaped. They want to return back into divine feminine energy. They could be arguing with a lot of people now because they're missing and desiring to connect. But the divine feminine keeps working on themselves and focusing on themselves. The answers is a no. Because, like, they're not in non-committal sexual energy. So they may have been trying to connect soulmates to a divine feminine energy because of the fact that they want somebody to be in non-committal sexual energy. And it's like they dwelling on the past. A divine masculine has clarity about the past. So they're trying to, so these people are stressed out and arguing because they have the desire to connect soulmate energies to the divine feminine energy, to make it seem like the divine feminine energy was in non-committal energy like they did in the past. But the thing is, the divine feminine energy was never in non-committal sexual energy. And that's what's being exposed now too. They want to get this, like, they want people to return back to seeing a divine feminine, the real divine feminine, in a certain way. That's why they're stressed out and arguing, because they can't connect to this person's energy. They can't connect and like doing this sex magic or rituals or anything like that, and they can't manifest within the divine feminine's energy because the divine feminine has ghosted these people 455 on the clock. But also a divine masculine is got clarity about the past. They're thinking about the past and reminiscing about the past, and they're realizing this person was always focusing on themselves. They were never in non-committal sexual energies. That's another thing, and they are ghosting and running away from these people, finality, and leaving this shit behind with these people that's been wearing a mask to cause confusion. They're still clinging on to trying to attach to somebody, and it ain't working. They're hopeless. They're arguing amongst each other because they want a second chance to go back towards a divine feminine energy. That's just what it is. This shit is, let me get one more card and then we're gonna go to the Revealing the Truth Oracle. Because, and they're aware, they're aware that the divine feminine has withdrawn their energy and that they were never in non-committal sexual energy. The true divine feminine was never in non-committal sexual energy. And that's what everybody is waking up to now. They're waking up to the fact that the real divine feminine was never in non-committal sexual energy. They were never like that. They always focused, they were focusing on themselves the entire time. That's what people are waking up to. And that's why these people are scared and upset and stressed out and arguing amongst each other. Because they're desiring to try to connect soulmate energies to you. But the divine feminine. But the divine feminine is completely focused on themselves. Like they've always been. And they can't spiritually connect to you anymore by doing these rituals anymore. They can't bind you. It's being rejected. That's just what it is, because you withdrawing your energy. God, Holy Spirit, grant around that prosperity. Yes, please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, because everybody know that this is the end of this opportunity, and nobody wants to be a part of this shit, and that's why they're losing control and reckless ass energy. Like, that's what it is, because they don't have control of the narrative. They don't have control over your energy, divine feminine's energy anymore. They don't have control over the narrative. They don't have control over nothing. And people are all aware that these people were lying the entire time. They were, and everybody, and people are committed to ending this and moving forward, because everybody knows that it's the end of this opportunity, and people are ending whatever commitment that they may have had to doing this shit, because it was all based off of a lie. That's what it is. No people, empty room. They all know it's the end of this. It's the end of the road for these people that's greedy as hell and obsessed about a divine feminine energy. People realize that's another reason why they're in it. They like, you're just obsessed with this person. Let me, like, that's what it is, because the divine feminine has withdrawn their energy and they're at peace, and whatever cloudy judgment illusions that these people trying to distort the image of the divine feminine is getting stonewalled, and people are going silent on these people, chasing this toxicity to keep some type of cycle of delays going. They're separating themselves and blocking these people out. All they wanted to do was cause blockages for everybody, but people are separating themselves from them and blocking them out and escaping, avoiding, and blocking these people and pushing them away, because everything is getting unveiled, and people have reached their breaking point with this BS, and they're overwhelmed. This family, this foundation, because people are releasing, letting go, and moving on. There could be a whole foundation that's releasing this family and letting go and moving on and walking away from them. I cannot make it up. There's a whole foundation that's releasing this family, letting go and moving on and walking away from this family, these parents, and somebody that's pregnant, these people that's pregnant, like, dog, and from causing conflict. They fantasize every day is to get them cause these this foundation to be conflicted about letting shit go and moving on. And they're unstable because they want to return, because they have no protection, and they're just obsessed about doing this to a divine feminine energy. And people are realizing that, and they're sad because now they're trapped in their own shit. They wanted everybody else trapped in this repeated pattern and karmic lesson, but they're trapped in their own shit now. And they're bitter, angry, and resentful and mad because everybody is setting boundaries and saying no. That's just what it is, because they've awakened to who the true divine feminine is, and awakened that everything they said was a lie. They want a second chance to bring people back in. That's why they're trying still to get back in divine feminine's energy, because that's how they attracted the people in to begin with. But they've been blocked out and cut off completely. That's just what it is. God, Holy Spirit, in my life is training. Please give me clear insight, Sagittarius. This is annoying. I'm not even gonna hold you. This shit is annoying. These people are singing in despair, falling apart because they're still doing these pet sacrifices that ain't working on the divine feminine energy. The whole community knows who the divine feminine energy is. And it's the fact that the people that this foundation that they were trying to work with, or whatever community that they had go against the divine feminine energy, wants a second chance or opportunity to make amends with the true divine feminine energy. That's why they're stressed out and arguing. That's just what it is, because they got caught up on video, audio, recording everything about everybody, and everybody has foresight, and they've been exposed. Whatever video, audio that they had trying to, like, it exposed them in the worst way possible. They lied. It exposed all of their lies, everything that they did to this divine feminine energy. That's why these people are stressed. There's two different communities. Excuse me. There's a community that didn't know the truth, that's finding out the truth, that want to make amends with the divine feminine energy, and that's the community that holds the power. And then there's a community that knew the truth about the divine feminine, that wants to return to try to make amends, but the only reason why is because they going through karma and they couldn't get these lies across on them, and that's what's getting exposed. But everybody got foresight about what's going on. The community with the power has foresight about the bullshit, and they've been exposed. This whole community has been exposed, and they're trying about them trying to set set somebody up. Blah, blah. Oh my gosh, it makes me think of Courage the College Dog when I did that. Oh my gosh. And all this chaos that they cause, these people could be around you or close to you in proximity. Take it as resonance, but they know you're leveling up and you're following your intuition. But people around them are leveling up because they're following their intuition. Yeah, and now somebody wants to probably send you a message to say I'm sorry, but these people only have regret. Like these, like bro, be careful, bro. Cause you following your intuition. These people keep trying to send messages to the people in this community to say that they sorry. They sorry. They not sorry. They sorry that they got caught. But it's because it's a big change that happened, especially with this unaliving that they caused. But you freed yourself from this death magic, and you freed yourself from these people that's been trying to be a tyrant in your life, to spy on you, cause you misfortune, to seduce you. And you're surrendering. They're being forced to surrender, let go. You gave it up to the universe and everything like that, and kept moving on with your life. These people are being forced to surrender, let go, and give up, trying to mirror your energy and then appear as you. These key people in core of the problem, and they could be drinking a lot right now. Divine intervention, because divine intervention is at play, and people believe you. That's another thing. It's bringing up old cases that they're getting caught up in, that they old cases and cold cases, but also people are believing in you. People believe you because they know that you're telling the truth. They're wide awake. I cannot make this shit up. They're wide awake and firm and decisive about this shit, and they know who the true divine feminine energy is. They're awake about this, and they're awake. It's something about an STD, STI, but also a poisoning that these people are getting caught up for. Yeah. And you stay emotionally stable and balanced. That's just what it is. And these people only want to come back around you because they're getting caught up for this house and the fact that you're safe. They may consider your energy or you to be a safe haven because you have the protection. They have no protection. They are not protected. And everything that they try to do to you, you isolated yourself from these people, from what they've been trying to desire to you. Their whole desire was to keep you isolated and nobody to know who you are, but you remain balanced. These people may have been paying people to isolate you, but now they trying to find a way to get away because you remain at balance and at peace, and it's pissing them off. That's just what it is. Yeah. Because they want a second chance or there's a whole community that knew they were lying about you, that's stressed out and arguing, that's still trying to get a second chance or opportunity to silence you. But it's like they want a second to try and silence you because you evolved. And that's why they're stressed out and arguing, because you're still speaking up, and people are walking away, breaking up and separating themselves and ending things with these people. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and simply obsessed with you because they're being investigated. Whatever you're doing is exposing these people's fucking masks, especially whatever they were putting a performance out, because people know about this unaliving that they're getting caught up for, that they're going to jail for. These people, that these master manipulators, take it as a resonance. That's why they're trying to cause some type of back and forth with you, because they know your moves. These snake energies, they're trying to cause some back and forth with you because they committed identity fraud, but they lied about who you are, who they are, who the parents of a child may be, and who their parents are as well. But it's like, and unaliving somebody with poison, and they know that you're getting your new beginning. And the fact that you're somebody from an honorable lineage, they keep trying to set you up to be sacrificed. They keep doing these rituals, but nobody wants to be a part of this shit anymore. Everybody knows it's the end of this opportunity. It's like nobody wants to do these rituals with them anymore. It's like, because it's like every time 505, because every time they do these rituals, somebody that they care about dies. But this family don't care about that. Their whole focus is you, and you just won't die. Like, you just won't die. And it's like they get angry because it's like, why are you not dying? And they're stressed out and arguing because they have no more foresight. They can't silence you to stop you or stop your foresight. And they're craving and desiring to try and bind you to these soulmate energies, but they can't bind you. And that's why they're depressed and having mad anxiety and tormented, because they can't do this to you. And they're trying. They're desperately trying. These people are desperately trying. They want to bind you so bad to these soulmate energies. And it's not working. This magic is not working. And these people, cause man, this was a surprise that they're getting caught up for this unaliving that they caused, and that you freed yourself from these tyrant energies that spies on you to cause you misfortune and seduce you. And the fact that they're being forced to surrender and let this shit go and give up, trying to mirror your energy. Whether they like it or not, they're being forced to, like, they can't mirror your energy if they have no access to your energy. And they can't bind you and connect you to these soulmate energies anymore. They already know that. So whether they want to give this shit up or not, they can't mirror your energy. They can try to come like act like mimic your mannerisms and all that shit, but it's not working anymore because the shit ain't hitting like it used to. And it's like these people keep feeling like, why won't you just die? That's all they keep thinking about every day. Because every day they wake up, every day you open your eyes, they're pissed off. Every day you do a reading, they pissed off. Every day you work, they pissed off. Because they're binded to the crimes that they cause. They're trying to connect these crimes to you, or to try to connect to your energy to get some protection, and it ain't working. They only connecting themselves to more and more crimes that they committed in the past that's getting resurrected now. Because they've been exposed for setting people up and causing all this chaos and trying to set you up. These people could be around your house. They know you leveling up, and you keep following your intuition, but they also know your intuition is leveling up. Whatever messages you receiving, whatever downloads, whatever you're doing is exposing the fuck out of these people. And now they have eternal regret because they're getting caught up for their digital footprint as well. But it's like they're mad. They're having eternal regret for targeting you, but it's not really that. They're only having eternal regret because they're getting caught up. These people that were passionate about doing this, because you got your guard up and you're heavily protected. They didn't expect you to be heavily protected, bro. And the more you keep focusing on yourself, the better your intuition keeps getting. Divine intervention. You focusing on your self growth, yourself, and what's going on with you. What's going on with you is causing divine intervention. And it's like, it's also these people is trying to expose you as non-committal sexual energy, but it's been exposed. Like, people, they feel upset because everybody is aware that you're not in non-committal sexual energy and that you never have been, especially after some blood work has been done. So these soulmate energies that's trying to connect to your energy or trying to connect you to some bullshit when it comes to some type of STD, STI, the blood work don't lie. And that's just what it is. Their DNA, their blood work is coming back that they got something and you don't. And they know that for a fact. This blood work, when it comes to somebody born with a specific talent, features, in their personality, this blood work proved that these people, this elder was lying about you. Lying. These elders, these other people was causing an illusion surrounding you. Who the actual person born with specific talent, features, in their personality was to the law, the lawyer, the judge, and the police. The blood work proved that these people was committing fraud and that they aren't who they say they are. And it's divine timing for these people wearing a mask. I cannot make this shit up. But whatever the blood work says, it proved that you weren't what the fuck they said you were, as well as the fact that you were never in non-committal sexual energy. You're going on a new beginning, and they know it's happening. They know it's happening, and you're aware too, and that's why they're trying to cause delays. But they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you, and they realize this was all a waste of time, because whatever you're doing on social media is exposing these people and is making them out of control. And when I say out of control, I mean these people are spazzing the fuck out. But it's like, also, whatever is on social media is giving more than enough information about these people. You can make videos online, but this getting them caught up in some type of with some type of photo or video that these tyrant energies was doing, spy on you to cause you misfortune and seduce you. You freed yourself. You posting on social media is exposing the fuck out of them as well. And these people already know your new beginning is coming in. because people know the truth, and that's why they want to reconcile. They want to come back around. They want to connect to you, and you ain't doing it. That's what their wish is. These greedy ass people that's obsessed with you, that's lazy and cruel. They're doing hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic, come to me spells type shit to bring you back in, and you ain't fucking with it, bro. And they're losing control in reckless ass energy because they're committed to doing this shit to you, but you're committed to moving forward, and that's bringing in your miracles, and they ain't mad about that because nobody wants to be a part of this shit. Everybody knows the end of this opportunity. They just know, and they're letting this shit go. That's just what it is. And they like people, nobody wants to be a part of these rituals no more. Nobody wants to do this sacrifice anymore. Nobody wants to do this shit anymore. They don't want to threaten you no more. They don't want to try and set you up anymore. They already know that you're from an honorable lineage. They know the truth, especially after this DNA, this blood work happened. Nobody wants to do this shit anymore because they know that you're the person born with a specific talent, features, and a personality. The true divine feminine. They already know all these illusions that this elder caused, as well as about the lost loved ones that they caused around. The law knows what's up. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit no more, bro. They don't want to. The sun has set, bro. And that's divine timing. When it comes to this clown ass energy, these people from your past wearing a whole mask for finances, they having hella money problems, these third party individuals, because the focus is on these people. You evolve, you move forward, but people around them are evolving and moving forward as well. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit anymore. Cause, man, wisdom, death. Cause it's like they may have lied and said that the true divine feminine, this community may have lied and said that the divine feminine was dead, and the law know that that ain't true. But it's like they're trying to silence the divine feminine. But the community could be talking about the law and the lawyer and the judge wanting to come around they want to know where the divine feminine is. They're coming towards the divine feminine energy directly in person because they believe you. They believe the divine feminine energy. That I cannot make it up. They're wide awake about who the true divine feminine energy is. And they're decisive as fuck, and they know who actually is the originator of this STI, STD, as well as these unalivings. They're trying to do they want to reconcile or get a second opportunity to make amends with a divine feminine to try to keep the divine feminine silent or keep the law silent or coerce the law. And they're stressing out and arguing because it ain't happening. They have no foresight about this. They have no foresight about when this is happening. They're trying to keep somebody silent about an unaliving that they caused. And that's not happening. They can't put a death to the law's foresight. And that's why they're stressed out and arguing, because they can't put a death to your foresight either. They can't bind you. That's what they're trying to do. That's what their desire is. And they've already been exposed for everything that they did in the dark. Everything they did in the dark has come to the light. This snake energy, all the lies that they told, all the unalivings that they caused, whether it was by poisoning or not, and as well as lying about who you are, who they are, who the parents of a child may be, and who your parents are and who their parents are. They've been exposed, and they're still trying to keep this mask on, trying to manipulate a situation because they know they're going to jail. They know they're going to jail for putting on this whole performance, because that's obstruction of justice. They've been wasting their time. They have no foresight. They can't bind you. They keep doing these rituals. They stressed out and arguing because these sacrifices ain't working. It's not working on you. It's not hitting you at all. You are heavily protected, and you got your guard up as you passionately keep moving forward. But these people, their digital footprint gave them away. Not only that, but whatever they've been doing online is exposing them in a worse way. And that's why they have eternal regret. They're still trying to text message or message people saying I'm sorry because people are following their intuition and they're leveling up, and they can't latch on to nobody. They're craving and desiring to bind themselves, but they can't bind you. They can't bind themselves to you. All they did was bind themselves to the crimes that they committed, and they're getting caught up for it, and that's just what it is. Oof, my leg going to sleep. They're getting caught up for it, and they know they're getting caught up for it, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. That's just what it is. Let me hurry up. Oh, this elder, they're having mad anxiety because they're desiring your energy to bind you to something, and they can't. And they're being exposed for everything that they did in the past to somebody from an honorable lineage that they're still trying to manipulate, but they can't manipulate you. They have no control over you. And they're having hella money problems now, finances problems, because they committed this crime to get these soulmate energies to connect to you, whether it's spiritually or physically, or just trying to put y'all in the same place. They're getting in trouble. They did all of this for money. It's a divine intervention to all these illusions that they cause, because everybody's firm and wide awake, and they're getting caught up for multiple cases. It's like every time if this person is going or getting messages from the court, it's like every time it's a new case that they're getting caught up for, because you isolated yourself from these people. You focused on yourself, your self-growth, and that's what caused this divine intervention. You could be alone right now as well. Somebody born with specific talent features in their personality, and they, oh shit. And they feel like it's a miracle that you're getting a new beginning, especially, and they only want to reconcile because of this. Everybody's aware of who's who. Who's the ones born with the specific talent features in their personality because of this DNA sample, this DNA collection. And they realize that you never died. Somebody born with specific talents, features, or personality, but they couldn't put a death to your wisdom. They couldn't put a death to your intuition. And these people in the law is committed to getting, like, coming around you or finding you. Not even finding you, like coming to give you this message. Because you remain at balance and you got away from these people, and it's been solidified. All you're attracting in is basically all they're attracting in, and all you're attracting in is the end of this case and this whole case getting solved. But it's like people, the law realized just how committed these people were trying to silence you and unalive you and doing these sacrifices. But it's like they got wisdom that they couldn't put an end. They're sinking into despair, feeling hopeless, because they can't put an end to your talents, what you were born with, your personality, who you are at your core, the divine feminine. They can't do this. This whole community is upset about that shit. But the law has wisdom about the fact that these people, how dedicated these people were to doing this to you. And all you did was remain at balance. And they've been trying to get away with paying somebody to do this shit to you. And whatever you're attracting in, it's been like whatever you're attracting in, your fortune, your great fortune, what belongs to you, what you're attracting in has been solidified. This case has been solved, but it's been solidified. That shit is coming towards you, whether they like it or not. And they know that they took this risk, and now they have eternal regret for taking this risk towards you. And that's just what it is. Let's get some oracle, and then we're going to close this out. Because you were drawing your energy. These people know it's a missed opportunity. Whatever this shit is, it's been solidified, and judgment has been served. That's just what it is. Justice is here. And these people that's been wearing a mask is enraged. They're angry as shit, and they going to stay angry. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, divine life, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. And they're enraged because you find pleasure in being who you are. Your commitment to being yourself and telling the truth, and they can't silence you, pisses them off. That's why they're angry, because the light is shining down on you and people see you. Like I said, they're angry because of the fact that their deepest fears are being realized. Their deepest fear was you receiving love, receiving real partnerships, real friendships, and people actually giving a fuck about you. That was their deepest fear, which is wild. Let me get one card for Sagittarius. Their deepest fear was for you to experience true love. That was their deepest fear. And that's crazy work. Wounded healer. They're in grief because you freed yourself, liberation, and you were brazen about it, and you fearlessly love yourself, and you speak up, and it brought you into celestial alignment, and you keep grounding yourself. These people need to go ground themselves, because you grounding yourself is bringing in your miracles, and you're from a divine lineage. This is what it is, divine feminine, and they know it. But it's the fact that you're experiencing true love. You're experiencing real love, and they can't stop you from getting that. But you just moving forward is bringing people to show you loyalty. And they don't like that shit. They're enraged by that shit. They hate that for you. I'm going to be honest with you. They they angry, bro. Yeah, because they can't mirror your energy. They can't bind you to them. They can't bind you to the crimes that they caused. They're getting caught up for their own shit that they did. And that's just what it is. Cloud meditation, look up. You could be walking meditation, just go. You could be walking or you could just be meditating. It's such a big thing about meditating. But it's just these people keep doing sex magic to try and on you. That's just what they do, bro. They gonna keep doing this. Cloud meditation, look up. And they need to release let that shit go because it ain't working. It's a divine intervention. Because it's like you keep focusing on yourself. Let me get one card for Sagittarius. The fact that you keep focusing on yourself keep exposing these people, bro. And there are fucking multiple people doing rituals every night to try and glamour you, and it ain't working. Because you're protected from this glamour magic, as well as the people that's waking up. It's not working. You're not coming back towards these people. They know you're not coming back towards them. They keep doing this magic to try and attract you in. It's not working. Like you've left these people alone for good, and they just now realizing that shit. And they're upset about it. It says, heal thyself. Everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. When did you decide to become a martyr? Take a breath. Wounded healers hold sadness, rage, and fears of brokenness. Being a warrior wasn't a choice for our beloved foremothers. They did the best they could. But being a goddess warrior for us is knowing that we have the choice to not fight all the time. Deep dive questions. What are your swords, the weapons you use to fight? And what are your shields, the ways you defend yourself? Dare to lay the burdens down along with your swords and shields. It is safe to put myself first. They're angry, bro. When I tell you these people are angry, dog, because people realize just how fake and how dedicated these people were to lying, not just to you, but lying to them, and just how much they didn't give a fuck about sacrificing everybody around them when it comes to you. To not have you experience love, to have you not be seen in the way that you truly are, for people to always misunderstand you or missee you, or just to have you hated. To, like, that's the only time they were happy, were when you was hated, when people didn't like you, when people thought the worst things of you, even though they knew it wasn't true. That was their happiest, when you were hated, when people misunderstood you and held them in a high regard, but looked down upon you. That's when they were their happiest, being honest. And that's sad. If this card has come up for you, it is time to communicate with the crystal spirit realm. It's been said that humans once had 12 strands of DNA and 12 chakras we actively use. The more light it contains, the more information can be obtained from the elemental being inside the crystal itself. This card reminds us that we can tap into our inner being to attune to other elements, including trees, plants, animals, and more. This card tells you to listen to your clairaudient, telepathic, and clairvoyant abilities. Everything our phones and computers can do is possible because there is a tiny silicone-based organism inside, and at one time this technology was more ingrained into our way of life than before. Thank the crystals within your home, any that you encounter, and even your phone's crystal, because all sentient beings respond to human emotion. Work with malachite, new thought pattern. I recognize patterns and choose grace, compassion, and kindness for myself. So it's the fact that the divine feminine chooses compassion for themselves. They choose happiness for themselves, and they just move forward. And that's what they've been doing. Divine intervention is literally falling on self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. You isolated yourself from these people. Their whole goal was to isolate you, to make you sad. 5 to 5 was to make you sad, make you stuck and unable to move forward. You isolated yourself to focus on yourself, and you weren't in non-committal sexual energy. You were never in non-committal sexual energy, and they know that. And now everybody has awakened to the fact that everything they said about you, even since your childhood on up, has been a lie. And they're trying to connect these soulmate energies to you, and they're stressed out and arguing because they can't. And you're aware. And they already know that this whole cycle is over. You know what I mean? And that's why they're upset. That's why they're spazzing out. That's just what it is. They arguing now. They're arguing amongst each other because of this. They're arguing bad because they can't connect to you. They keep trying to connect to you. And that's just what it is. They keep doing this rituals, these spell work, this sex magic to connect to you, to stop your foresight, to bind you, to bind your intuition. It's not working. And they can't silence the law either, because the law has put an ending to the bullshit as well. People may be trying to meet up with law officers or somebody to try and get some type of foresight about what's going on or what's about to happen. But their connects within the law have been dismantled, but also these people have like unattached themselves because they've gotten caught. The same people that they were looking to in law to like give them a heads up about what's going on, they got caught up. And they're losing their job. They could be under review right now, or dismissed from the job, or made to take a hiatus to be to go through review, because they're getting caught up as well. But it's like these people are getting caught up in the worst way possible. Yeah, man. That's just what it is. Well, that's all I got for Sagittarius. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you want to follow me on other social medias, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. But these people are upset, bro. Because it's like they're being exposed for everything that they did in the past, and them relentlessly sending you spell work and doing work on you relentlessly because of the fact that they're getting exposed for everything that they did. Like, they're upset, but their main goal is not, I don't even think they give a fuck about the fact that they're getting caught up for their own shit. Yeah, they're going through embarrassment, but it's the fact that you get to move forward. It's the fact that you get to be happy. It's the fact that you like it's the fact that you get to be happy. You get to move forward. You get to be happy. And the people around them can be happy too, and heal and move forward and love themselves and all of that. Like, that's what pisses them off the most. The fact that people are healing. That's some demonic shit. That's some wild shit, bro. Because it's like they're mad about the fact that the people around them is happier and moving forward and following themselves and connecting, like self-love as well. But it's like they hate it. And they hate the fact that you're the one that helped these people heal and grow and realize their own strength that they have within themselves. But their main thing that they hate the most, because their ultimate fear and their ultimate hatred was you moving forward and people loving you genuinely, as well as you finding genuine love and connection in life. And you didn't do nothing to these people. That's crazy. To keep taking y'all spiritual baths, make sure you do your protection shit. You know what I mean? Keep moving forward. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. Just know that. All right, guys. And that's all I got, bro. I need something wrong with these people, because it's like, you're not helping these people. I hope they know that you're not about to connect to them. Like, it don't matter how much sex magic they do to try to attract you in. You're not going towards these people. That's just what it is. Divine Feminine is not going towards these people. I'm going to be honest with you. That's never happening. Ever. And they need to accept that shit. And they're not getting into Divine Feminine energy. And they need to accept that shit, because it's just not happening. I'm being so real with you. And if I'm the Divine Feminine, I'm a Divine Feminine in my life. But I'm just saying, if I'm the Divine Feminine, the fuck no. Fuck no. I hope you, fuck no. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. That's a fuck no. I'm being so real with you. But I'm going to leave that alone. All right? I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. That's crazy.